Where are the teachers? Clap, yes. So many. You're excited. You teach kindergarten, you're all like, what do you teach? What? Grade 6. That's like the last year they're kind of cute, I found. No, I'm not kidding. That grade 6, they're still kind, and then grade 7, gone. Like it ended. That's when I noticed it ended. What school do you teach at?
Holy Redeemer.
Holy Redeemer. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Are there any high school kids here? What high school? What high school? Yeah, buddy? St. what? Pius. St. Pius? Any St. Pius teachers here? See if we find some of your drunk teachers here. It's fun. That's a fun game, right? They shut up quick. Oh, God. That's the worst, right? When you see your teacher out? Yeah. They're saying the same thing. There's that little prick in my grade 9 class. What do you want to be? A lawyer, okay? Do you have a good average? What's your average? 85. Not good enough. Nobody wants a lawyer that's 85% proficient. Think of something else. Think of something else. Okay? Who needs a guidance counselor when you have me? You don't need it. I taught for 10 years. People say, do you miss it? Do you miss it? And I'm not trying to be funny. I miss the wrong parts. And I mean this. I miss spare. I miss field trips, coaching, hallway. I miss stuff. I miss the school atmosphere and some of the kids. But I don't miss teaching. I hated that part. That was the part I hated, when the bell rang and you stood there and they're seated and they're looking at you and you're like, ah. You gotta deal with the smart kids. They're annoying. I don't miss the smart kids. I can't stand the smart kids. I could never stand them when I taught them. I'm talking, not you. I'm talking 98 average. You're pretty smart. 85's pretty good. I'm talking the 98s. The 98 average. Their whole life is their schooling. They have dinner, they sit down at 6 o'clock, the whole family, they talk about it. Hello, mama, hello, papa. They're not even French, that's how they talk. I couldn't stand those kids because they're like little bosses. They're like your boss. Sir, you missed, sir, he didn't post the homework. Sir, it's like annoying. Enough. Remember you put homework? This is what kids don't understand. This is what smart kids don't understand. When I put the homework, answer questions 1, 3, 5, 7, 12. I didn't miss questions. I don't know the answers to those. So I don't give them to you. Sir, I noticed there's a mistake at the back of the book. What? Sir, I just checked there's the answer at the back of the book's wrong. Okay. Do I think, should you write the editor? No, I'm going drinking tonight. I'm not writing anybody. Anyone teach little kids, like grade? What do you teach, dear? 1 and 2. Grades 1 and 2. People wonder why some grade 1s dumb grade 2s with the smart. Is that right? That's how they do it, let's be honest. Because there's a whole grade 2 class over there, full of grade 2s. And there's 6 in yours. Come on. They don't figure it out, do they? They're still doing grade 1 stuff. Yet to be nice, you're like, no, you're in grade 2. Okay. Do you have a helper? You don't. Do you know what they are? Yeah, the loser kid that just thinks their whole job is to help you. Yeah. They show up at 7 a.m. There's a kid, they show up, they're just waiting on the steps, because their parents can't stand them either, so they say, go, get out of here. 7 a.m., the school's not even open. They just walk around the school all day. They got a big knapsack on, they just walk around. Just looking at pictures in the hall. They're not on any teams, not in the drama club. They're just looking for help, trying to help, bored out of their tree. Hey, sir. You want some help with those? You want me to get the door? You want me to take the attendance? No, I don't. They're just bored. You married, sir? I have questions. Hey, sir, you married? Yeah. I'm gonna get married one day, sir. No, you're not. No one's gonna marry that, buddy. What are you doing today? It's like 7:30. Sir, what are we doing today in phys ed? I don't know. I haven't thought of it yet. Some type of scrimmage. They notice everything, the helper. Sometimes you're hungover. You ever hungover and you run into this kid? They're just waiting on the step. Hey, sir. You're like, oh, seriously? What's wrong? You got a headache? Want some acetaminophen? What? Want some acetaminophen in my knapsack? Used to have to do presentations. Sometimes I'd plan them when I was hungover. That's the hardest part of teaching was the hungover day, the class. And presentations are garbage. Let's be honest. Half of you do them for your kids. We're not stupid. We know. You plan the little speech and you teach them little cute little things to do. They're garbage. They're terrible. I don't even listen. I gave everybody 7 out of 10 the night before. I don't care. I'm bored out of my tree. It's the most boring part of teaching. And you as kids, the little kids think it's exciting and, oh my God, we have to do a presentation. Oh, girls just panic. Oh my God. And you'll see them signal to their friend in case there's partner. If he says partners, do you want to be? Hey, no. Not you, not you, not you. No, Gloria, not you, Stila. Do you want to be partners? If we allow partners, do you want to be partners? Okay. I hope so. All right, kids, so I'd like you to find a partner. They're so excited. Makes their day. The two of them get to plan. Girls love presentations. The giraffe. We'll do the giraffe. You want to do the giraffe? Yeah, I have a picture though. Bring it. Maybe we'll get more than 7 this time. And then they'd argue. It was hilarious. And they're terrible. And sometimes they would do a presentation on people, and they would say the birthday. Okay. You ready? Okay. They did a little high five crap. Okay. Like it matters, right? Okay. Hope we do well. Me too. Okay. They got their little cards for 4 lines they can't memorize. Okay. Okay. Our presentation is on the giraffe. Then they argue, I was supposed to say that. Sir, can we start over? No, sit down. You got 7. Good. Freaking tallest animal. Awful. The worst part of teaching was marking. The marking is what killed me. When you teach history, geography like I did, first couple of years, English, marking. What? 125 papers I had my first year. 125. I remember sitting there going, okay, this is gonna take forever. Like they don't pay us to do that stuff. They don't. They pay you to teach all day, and then they go and do this on your own time. Do that, get out of here, go mark 1,000 papers. What I started doing was I just looked at the name. I did. Sheila always got 90s. Why do I have to spend... First of all, her test is my answer key. I can't really give her less than... How am I going to give her less than 100? And you used to... Remember you'd get the kids with like a 30 average? You loved marking those because there was nothing. You're like, whoo. Yeah. Just blank pages. Oh, that was easy. That was a fast one. I used to love those kids for that reason. What I would do once in a while, too, is I'd take a kid with a 30 average who the whole year probably got berated by his parents, discouraged. Once a year, I'd just pop a 95 on his exam. just to give back, right? There'd be blank sheets, and I'd have comments. I think you knew this. And I'd give him a 95. Finally, I'd put, finally, David. This kid was like, made his day. What a nice thing for me to do. He'd go home. His parents took him to Swiss Chalet. It was awesome.